Yeah.
and you did write a book,
Yeah.
which congrats, by the way, on that.
Thank you.
Um, what inspired you to do that?
Um, to be honest, I don't know other than the Holy Spirit was on me. So I'm not a writer. I mean, I have dyslexia, so it was never in my, I don't know, in my vision to be like, oh, I'm gonna write books, or it was never. It was just I had gone through so many trials and tribulations, and I remember God wanted me to write that book,
Mm,
and I just, the Holy Spirit, when the Holy Spirit is convicting you,
mm-hmm,
He won't leave you alone.
mm-mm,
I mean, there was be times where I had started the book, and then I thought to myself, "Oh, let me just find a ghostwriter," because everything that I've gone through, there've been trials that someone else will be going through. So it was like share it with the world, so they'll know how to navigate when they're going through it themselves. So for me, it was, I don't know, it was never my dream to write a book because I have to be very vulnerable. I have to be very honest, even about my own struggles, my
right.
family struggles, my husband's struggles. So, bringing, writing a book about your family and everyone gets to learn about, what we've been through, what we struggled with. It was literally just the Holy Spirit telling me I need this book out. And you know what? Funny enough, I was trying to go and see a ghostwriter, and
Okay.
I was praying, and in my, I don't, it was a vision, and I remember it very clearly. I will send you someone to help you write that book. And at
Mm,
first, I was trying to fight with, am I hearing myself? Is it my own thoughts? But you know what? Confirmed it for me. About 2 days later, I had a DM from Instagram.
okay.
Now, my Instagram, you don't see me on my private one. You won't see my face. You don't even have my real name. So it was very odd. So a random lady, who's my friend now, she messaged me out of the blue and sent me a prayer. And this prayer was very, keep going, talking about obedience, talking about, purpose. And I thought to myself, hold on. And then when I looked at her profile, she had just written a book, a bestsellers book.
Wow.
And I was like, hold on, was this confirmation? When I messaged her 2, 3 days later, because I was a bit thrown back, she said, no, I was convicted for the Holy Spirit to send a message to someone that I didn't know, to send this message to. And I said, and she said, you was the first one on the list. And I was like, how? We don't follow each other.
Mm,
And it's not a normal name. That's when I knew, yeah, I'm not going to no ghostwriter. I'm going to write this book with the Holy Spirit. I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to be forthcoming and just write the book. That's where I said, yeah, I'm going to start. And this was 5 years ago.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Would you say before that, had you always been a transparent, vulnerable
No,
person?
no,
No.
no.
This was strictly God just coming out and saying, you know what? I need you to be vulnerable. I need you to write this book. Let's get to it.
He wasn't interested in my comfort. Being out your comfort zone. This is me being out of my comfort zone. Even me having a conversation with you, I'm out of my comfort zone. I'm someone that normally, I'm very shy. Speaking to people, I will get very shy. And now, writing everything that I've gone through, my mistakes, the things that I've done, where I could honestly say, how could I have been so, naive to fall into that trap? I've put it
Yeah.
all in the book because a lot of people are falling into these traps that Holy Spirit said, no, I need you to write this book because it's going to help so many people out there. And yeah, this is where I am. I'm just being obedient. I mean, it's taken me 5 years. And during that 5 years, it was, oh, I'm not gonna write the book, I'll stop it, I'll start and I'll stop it. And then there was other distractions happening in between. And it was
Hmm.
when my dad died in June. Holy Spirit was like, hurry up, I need this book. I need this book. And then I
Mm.
finished it off. And I said, yep, I'm going to be obedient, because there will never be a right time. Because every time it was like, oh, let me get over this issue first, then I'll get back to it. Let me
Mm-hmm.
get over this. And it was just more and more problems. And I was like, there will never be a perfect time to write this book. Let me just finish it. It's taken me 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.